Hey guys, welcome once again to Learn with Savido. This is our HTML5 tutorials. Now we're going to be starting off with the introduction to HTML. Without wasting much of our time, let's get right into it. First, I want us to know a brief introduction about HTML. What's HTML? The different types of HTML and what HTML is made up of. Now, HTML simply stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It's an hypertext markup. It's a markup language. Sorry, it's not a programming language as some people might mistake it to be. It's a markup language in the sense that it is made up of tags. It is used to describe the documentation of a web page. We are going to understand that when we start coding. HTML is made up of tags, like I said before. So angle brackets, then the tag name, then that's all for HTML. So it's all made up of tags. Now these are the different versions of HTML we have from 1991 to 2014. Now we are currently using HTML5, which is what we are using for this lecture. I know some of you might be asking, why do we have X here on the 2000 version? Now the S stands for Extensible Hypertext Markup Language. So the X is for extensible. It belongs to the family of XML. Now we'll talk more on that as we progress through the lectures. Now HTML tags normally come in pairs like this and this. So these are HTML tags. These are HTML tag. This is known as the opening tag and this is known as the closing tag. Now HTML tags are element names surrounded by angle brackets, which is just like this. We have the angle brackets, the tag name, then the content we are writing inside, then we'll do the closing tag. Now it says the first tag in a pair is the start tag, the second is the end tag, which is the first tag and the end tag. Now the end tag is written like the start tag, but with a forward slash inserted before the tag name, which is what you can see here. We have a forward slash inserted before the tag name, but both of them are written the same way, just that the forward slash is added before the tag name. Now the start tag is also called the opening tag and the end tag is called the closing tag. So this is known as the opening tag and this is known as this closing tag. So let's get right into our code and let's start coding. Now for the purpose of this lecture, we are going to be using Visual Studio Code. You can decide to use whatever code editor that suits you, but for this lecture, this is what we are going to be sticking with. Now before we start coding, I would like us to do something. Go to your desktop, right click, go to new, go to folder, and let's call this folder HTML. So in this folder we're going to be saving all of our HTML web pages so we can easily access them whenever we want to. Let's head over to our code editor, go to file, new document, then we'll save this document as we are saving as index.html. Now the reason we are saving it index simply refers to home page. So this is the first thing that will get called up by the browser whenever we try to access this folder, in the sense that we're going to be creating more web pages. So we are going to be making this the home page that the user will see when he or she loads up our website. So we are set to code now. Now the first thing you do while coding an HTML document is to declare the doc type. So this is telling the browser that you are using the latest version of HTML, which is HTML5, which is what we are using for this lecture. So we're doing the doc type. Now you can see the immediately I type DOC, I have an IntelliSense here showing me is this what I want?